We're also missing Rick and Aileen, I think.
Because I was just gonna say, where's Miss Garrett? All right, let me look.
Yeah, she's in the other one apparently. I don't know.
All right, so it's Mandy, Gian. Who else are we missing? And Miss Garrett.
Chang'an too.
John. Okay. Oh, here comes Gian.
Aileen's in the other link, I think. She just told me to get on the Zoom, but I'm in the Zoom already. So
Yeah, I just sent her the Zoom link. This one.
Hi, everyone. Mr. Chen, are we already visible on YouTube Live?
Yes, we are.
I wish we had been a little clearer that we weren't on the same Zoom earlier. That is really unfortunate. I am so sorry, everyone, for messing up the calendar invite somehow, but it makes sense that we end the year with technology glitches at the same time that we begin them. And so I will just say I was going to give everyone an orientation. However, the slides will do that for you. And so we are going to jump in since we are already visible to the world. So give me a moment to get started and we'll do this. We'll good to go. So apologies. And hello, class of 21 from out there in cyberspace. Here we go. Here we go. And we are off. Greetings, beautiful people of the class of 2021. Happy virtual last day of classes. I guess yesterday technically was your last day of live classes, but today is the last time we're asking you to log on as a collective in this virtual world. This is a senior class meeting. We hope that you really enjoyed your time with your counselors, had a little bit of sentimentality and some closure with them. And there are some nuts and bolts that we hope everyone is logged in for today. And we also have some special guests, some of your classmates who will offer some words to you during this 45 minutes or so that we have together this morning. And so with that, I do want to ask you that if you have a senior friend whom you know is still sleeping or missing this YouTube, you want to let them know to please make sure to log on. First, I want to shout out Trisha Alicia and Leah for this awesome art that's accompanying this deck today. And in the interest of time, I will save my remarks if there is time until the end and instead jump right into the program. So just a sneak peek that those of you who've never been to a BLS graduation may not know that our school song is sung at every graduation. We are not yet clear if you all will be participating in the actual singing, considering COVID regulations and singing, but we will definitely require that you hum it as we have others sing it potentially. But we hope that as you exit the Latin school that you already know our school song. But if you do not, we have provided you with a little cheat sheet here with the Latin and the Latin translation, which I'm sure you do not need after your rigorous classic studies. And in case you need some additional guidance, we will share with you the audio of this song, sung by some faces that you may recognize.
Patribus te nobis, te juventutis, sociam benignam, te salutamus, cum amore magno, semper amantes.
Thank you very much, quartet. Oh, no. Little spontaneous encore there. There we go. And now I just want to turn things over to your fearless senior class advisor leaders to offer a few words to kick us off today. Miss Evie.
Good morning, everyone. Just wanted to say good morning and just congratulations to the class of 2021. We're proud of you for persevering through this pandemic year. And I'm really excited to see you all at graduation, and we have some great events coming up too for you all to celebrate in.
Thanks, Miss E. And Miss Sarkis.
Good morning, class of 2021. I just wanted to say congratulations, and we're so excited for you. As a graduate of BLS myself, I know how hard you've worked in the past 4 or 6 years. You should be really proud of your accomplishments. I can't wait to celebrate with you in the upcoming weeks, so get ready for some good times.
Awesome. Thank you, faculty advisors. And with that, you spent the morning with your counselors who had such a critical role in your BLS journey, and especially this senior year as you navigated the post-secondary process. And the counseling office works in close partnership with the Shaw Bell Center. And as they weren't able to be with you in all of your separate counselor meetings, we wanted to give them the opportunity to wish you well also. So kicking things off with Ms. Frank.
Good morning, everyone. Just makes me so happy to have this chance to congratulate you. I hope that you are going to take some time to celebrate all of your hard work. And I am so excited for you for the next step of your academic journey. Please keep in touch and let us know how you're doing.
Thanks, Ms. Frank. And turning it over to Ms. Beaucourt.
Hi, everyone. Hi, seniors. Congratulations on completing a tough year, but I'm really proud of you all, and we're so excited to celebrate you all in the coming days.
Awesome. Well, we are going to go to our first order of business, which is one that brings us great joy every year, which is our congratulations to the Franklin medalists. If you're unfamiliar with the Franklin Medal tradition, it's actually a tradition across all Boston Public Schools, but of course, since we are the first, we kicked it off. And it is a citywide tradition that honors the top academic ranking students in your class. And so we will be hearing from some of them at graduation, but we wanted to give everyone a chance today to celebrate them. And I know that they would love an opportunity to address all of you. And so with that, congratulations. Oh, it's coming up like this. Oh, fancy. So congratulations to Nadine, John, Rick, Aileen, Alice, Ruth, and Juliana, this year's 7 Franklin medalists. I am actually going to stop screen sharing so that we can see the totality of faces as opposed to little boxes of faces. And I am going to ask them in this order to offer you a few words, and don't feel like you need to memorize the order, Frankliners. I will cue you up. So first up, some words from Nadine Hahn.
Awesome. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Definitely to the class of 2021, congrats to y'all for surviving this year, surviving this crazy college process, and also just like the past few years as well. If I can give you a quick piece of wisdom, I'd say that we as humans are capable of a lot more than we think we can do. And it really just comes down to willpower. So as long as you have the will to achieve what you want and to really fight for it, I think you'll be great. And I really hope that y'all be able to do all that you want later in college. So thanks, everyone.
Thanks so much for kicking us off, Nadine. Terrific advice. Turning it over to John Lynn.
Hi, everyone. I'm John. I just wanted to give a big thank you to all the people who supported me along this 6-year journey. So all my teachers, my guidance counselor, Miss Clarity, and the entire guidance department, Miss Garrett for running this entire school, and most importantly to this class for teaching me so much and making these 4 to 6 years worthwhile. If I had one piece of advice, is to always follow what you're interested in and follow your passion. And I've learned so much through all the diverse interests in this class, whether it's in music, art, science. There's always something special about each one of you. And in college, I'm just so excited to see where everyone's going to take all their different passions. So thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, John, for bringing your passion to BLS. And next up, we're hearing from Rick Lee.
Hi, guys. So first of all, congrats everyone for getting to this stage of our BLS career. I know everyone came in 6th year and, didn't really know if we were going to make it, but of course we all got here with the amazing help of all the faculty, staff, teachers, parents, friends. They really pushed us along. And I'm going to cheat a little here and take an excerpt from something I've already written, but it goes as follows. To the class of 2021, I hope you continue to enjoy every single day, even in its smallest moments. Sweet autumn weather, coffee with friends, or even a nice evening stroll by yourself. Remember that we are young and have time to just be ourselves. Many of us, including myself, all too often worry about the next assessment, the next project, or the next report card. Instead, let's look forward to the next football game, the next time we see our friends, or the next season of Stranger Things. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Rick, for that reminder to appreciate the small things. Never hear that enough. Next up, Aileen Liu.
Hi, everyone. Congrats, in case you haven't heard it enough already. But I wanted to thank everyone who was involved in the faculty video that we just watched. I cried very hard and I'm still reeling from it. I want to thank all of the admin who have supported me so much. I have definitely needed it. Ms. Garrett and especially Mr. Liu and Mr. Chen have helped so much this year with my extracurriculars, and to all of the other Franklin medalists. I'm so proud to share this honor with you. I couldn't ask for better people to share it with. And I know we all worked very hard to get through this year. And I just want you guys to know that it was very hard, and getting through it is an amazing accomplishment. And you guys are doing so many things that are so hard, and that you are doing you're going to do really great things. And if I were to give you some piece of advice, look back at how much you've grown at BLS. I know whether you came in as a 6E or a BZ, you've definitely changed. Look at how everyone around you has grown in positive ways. And our journey at BLS has been filled with things, to say the least. And to look back at how much our school has grown as a community throughout the time I've been here. I've been so proud to see just how everybody has grown. Looking at all of the 2021 commits page, every single one of those posts makes me so happy. And I'm so glad to know that you're all going to really great places next year. And I know you all are going to do really, really great. So thank you.
Thank you, Aileen, for your leadership and positivity. And next up is Alice Wu.
Hi guys. First off, I'd like to say just congratulations to everyone for making it through. I know it's been a very difficult year for a lot of us, and I think despite it all, there's light on the other side. We're all graduating. A lot of us are, we're finally graduating BLS. And I can't wait to see you all at graduation. I know I've been deprived of human contact for much of the year. And furthermore, I'd like to thank everyone who's helped me along this journey, all the teachers during my time at BLS, all my friends, all the counselors, all like the professional guidance, all the professional guidance I've received during the year has really helped me along my time at BLS, and it's really helped me get where I am today. And in general, if I had a piece of advice, I think, I know a lot of you, including me, have no idea what's in store for the future. I know I don't even really know what I'm majoring in college. And I think I just want you all to know that it's okay. We're starting the new chapter of our lives. It's okay to not know where you're going or where you're going to be in a few years. And I think we'll all get through it. I know that I think I will, and I know that you all will. And finally, everyone I met at BLS has been you've all been the best, most inspirational people I know. And I'd like to just say that I believe in you all, and I know that you're all capable of great things. And if you don't, then if you don't believe in yourself, just know that I believe that you are within yourself, that you have the strength to do great things in the future. And yeah, thank you all for being with me at BLS. You guys have all been awesome.
Thank you so much, Alice, for that reminder that folks are always believing in you, and that believing in yourself is really important too. And you're right that this graduation is going to have meaning like probably no other before, considering all that it took to get us here. So we are all very excited about that. And next up, we will hear from Ruth Schifferout.
Hi, congrats to the class of 2021. I can't believe this is the last day after 6 whole years. And I just want to thank every single teacher I've had. I wouldn't be in the place I am right now without you. And I guess my one piece of advice is going to be short and sweet, but just spend time with those you love, and make sure to enjoy every single moment. Congrats again.
Thank you, Ruth. Good advice. We will hear more from Ruth at graduation. And next up, Juliana Zhao.
Hello, everyone. Congratulations, as everyone has said already. And I do want to say how grateful I am for everyone who has taken part in my BLS journey, especially the teachers for choosing to help us. I can't imagine what it would be like to go on Zoom every single day and have to be the most selfless person that our teachers have been over this past year. And then I want to say that the class of 2021 has been the most incredible group of people that I have known. And I can't imagine graduating with any other class, even though we have been through some very special circumstances. And I think every one of us can speak on what the BLS journey means, not just the 7 of us here. So thank you for everything you've done, and I can't wait to see you on June 15th.
Thank you so much, Juliana. We also can't wait to hear more from you at graduation. And you and all the Franklin medalists, your gratitude is humbling and inspiring. So thank you so much. And now we will keep going here with some logistics. So first off, after hearing from our wonderful students, and it was said so well that it really could have been any of our 400 plus seniors offering these words, and I know we would have been equally inspired. We are eager to honor you with, frankly, a gift that almost every other public school in the country is unable to do, which is award prizes and scholarships to their graduates. Unfortunately, this is an event that we were not able to replicate as usual because of convening restrictions that are just now starting to change. And so with that, what you can expect is that you will receive a notification email shortly before graduation and the couple of days before graduation of your awards and what those awards mean. So this award is for this reason. And then a few weeks after graduation, you will receive your award by mail at the end of July. If you have questions about that after you receive your initial email, Ms. Murray heads up our prize committee, and she can answer any logistical questions that you might have. But please know that the absence of a prize night in person is no reflection of how much we are eager to honor the class of 2021. Now, subject change, but we promise we have more fun stuff to get to, but we need to make sure that this is very clear because we want to see everyone on June 15th, which for some means getting through the state of senior hold. What is senior hold? Well, it is the state of being of anyone who isn't yet cleared for graduation. And the reasons for these holds include owing community service, still working to earn credit for all of your senior year classes, and owing any materials to the school. These states are very real and are real impediments to graduation, but they're no reflection of, again, value, what we believe that you're contributing to the class, anything like that. You heard many of your Franklin medalists talk about how difficult the year has been, and a lot of this state of hold is related to the fact that we're still working things through. But if there's anything that I know about Latin school students is one, and I say this about myself as well, we're all procrastinators, but two, we get it done. And so I do want to remind folks of deadline because I think we tend to work to deadline. Senior hold issues must be resolved by June 8th at the latest. And it is a BPS policy that if credit is not earned for all classes by that date, participation in graduation is not permitted. So this is really important. And while it's not the most upbeat topic of the morning, we really want the entire class to feel responsibility for their classmates who can get there. So please encourage each other. There is nothing embarrassing or anything else about needing more time. We want you there and we will work to support you. Also, just a note that we are going to give caps and gowns to everyone at senior sign out. We'll talk more about that. Receiving a cap and gown does not mean that you are off of the hold list. It just means we don't want to make you come back later to get the cap and gown. So please don't feel like just because we handed that to you, all debts are paid, okay? So please work closely with your teachers and counselors and those, and Mr. Kennelly around community service so that we can get folks to Fenway Park. So we're going to go through some calendar events in the order that they occur. The first thing after today for all students is senior sign out at BLS in person. And for some of you, I guess for all of you, this will be the first time seeing your class in its entirety in a very long time. And so we're excited about this process. It's something that happens every year, but we've made some revisions to it so that one, you can be together, two, you can be safe, and three, we can take care of all of the items we need so that you can fully participate in the senior social if you so choose, which we hope most of you do, and in graduation, which we hope you do. And so one is you have some homework to complete before this time, and that is the senior exit survey and the Naviance college list update. And so those are important things you can do before June 3rd so that it doesn't take up any of your time on that day. I want to note that the time of this event is 1 p.m. The campus will open at 12:45, so you can be early. We definitely need you on time, but we can't have you here before 12:45 because we need to finish lunch and wellness on campus, which for those of you who've been here, it's a very hectic time at BLS. So you can come to the front of the building outside starting at 12:46. We need you here by 1, and that's the time of the event. Some of the things that will happen at senior sign out are you're returning your books, your school materials, and your Chromebook. If you have additional AP tests and need your Chromebook, we can connect with the technology office on that, but the majority of you will be handing in Chromebooks on that day. COVID pool testing, it's very important that if you are attending the senior social that you engage in COVID pool testing on that day with our school nurses. There is a QR code here for you to scan. You might as well just do it right now while you're watching this YouTube live video if you have not yet signed up. You can sign up on the spot at school if you are 18, but parent consent is required if you're under 18. And again, we're trying to get 400 students to swab their noses. And so the more you can do in advance, the faster you can hang out with each other in the back on the green. Okay, so please get that done in advance so that we can move quickly on the 3rd. We will be distributing senior t-shirts. These are the ones that list all of your names in alphabetical orders on the back. At 1 o'clock, we will throw a t-shirt at you. We really might throw it because we're going to be rushing, so that you can take your pictures in the t-shirt on the group picture on the front steps of BLS for the yearbook. So as soon as you arrive, you will grab a t-shirt, you will put it on over what you have on for the group photo. You can choose whether you would like to wear it after the photo. Again, the class photo will be taken right then. And then you will see what the administrator who will be calling your name at graduation to make sure that they have the correct pronunciation. We will show you the chart of who is reading your name in a moment. You will pick up your caps and gowns as well as accessories. That includes cords, kentes, sarats, just pins, anything else that your organization has you wearing at graduation, you will get at that time. We're excited to announce a new community service cord this year that's being awarded to seniors with more than 200 hours in interview. And so we're really excited about that. And we thank Wolfpack volunteers for helping us with that. And then you will also pick up the hard copies of your graduation tickets, which your guests will need to get into the park. Much more on graduation in a moment. You will contribute your envelope to the time capsule, which will be opened in, how many years, school counselors, do we open the time capsule? Someone unmute, please.
10.
10, thank you. 10 years. And I do want to invite people again to feel free to interrupt me if I'm forgetting something, because it takes a village to get all these facts out. So please don't be shy. So you'll hand in your envelope for your time capsule. And also, I know many of you have, wallet-sized photos or thank you cards or other notes that you'd like to give staff members in the building. We'll have a place for you to drop those off as well when you come. There will be a countdown. I know many people are missing their countdown today. It's all over. We will be able to do that together on the green on that day before school is dismissed for the other students. You'll have some time to finish all of these things if you would like, and to hang in time for a front step performance by the big band if you would like to stay for that, and we hope that you do. So just to circle back to the administrators who read the names for your diplomas, these are the administrators who will be responsible for your name. We'll have this information again at sign out, but they will be positioned in the dining hall or somewhere near there that day so that you can be very clear. They can write your phonetic pronunciation so that we make sure that we're calling it correctly at graduation. Those are homerooms listed, by the way, as I'm sure you've figured out. Next up, Masquerade 2021. I would like to thank our faculty advisors, along with our Dynamo Director of Operations, Ms. Kwan, and our Steady Eddie McCarthy Institute Director, Ms. Delore Mateer, and many others who are assisting, from the Arts Department to our parent volunteers, to many folks who are making this event, which is not a prom, but will be an evening to remember for you on, it's not Monday, right? Oops, is it not? Oh no, I don't even want this in the PowerPoint, because you know what, let's just change this right now. Tuesday, is it June 8th though?
Yes.
Okay, we're not gonna do that. Okay, Tuesday, June 8th at 5:30 p.m. The cost is free. But there will be some fun food trucks there, so please bring cash or credit card for those. Cash is faster, but attire is formal, but you may want to think about your footwear. You'll be outside and you might be doing some walking about. Doors close at 7, so I know people like to arrive fashionably late, but the event ends at 8:30, so get over here. Don't miss it, and get here before 7 o'clock. You must participate in the pool testing on June 3rd, regardless of vaccination status. I'm so excited to report from our nurse team that many students have already gotten at least one vaccination. That said, abundance of caution is always the way we want to go when it comes to your health and safety. And so regardless of vaccination, we need you to do pool testing. Only if a pool comes back positive would we need you to take a follow-up test and bring that negative result to the social. Outside guests and students in other grades are not permitted. It's class of 2021 only. And we are really excited for you to take a walk down memory lane at BLS. In between the social and graduation, you will receive by email your term 4 report cards, which will also include your final grades. Ms. Eve, this is also sent to the college that they are matriculating to, is that right? Is that where we pulled them from?
Yes, look at the transcript will be sent to your school that you're attending. And so it will have your final grades for the year next to your mid-year grades.
Wonderful. Okay, that's why we really want to make sure that folks have updated all of their information so that we're giving the schools what they need. And at last, graduation at Fenway Park, also on a Tuesday, June 15th at 4 p.m. We are exploring, but we have to make sure we check the weather. We are exploring a purple procession to the park from BLS. And so with that, we are imagining that we may be able to convene at school, the graduates only, not families, just the graduates, and actually take that walk together to the park as part of our procession. We do not want to do this in pouring sideways rain. So that's a maybe right now, but I just wanted to put that on everybody's radar. The time for that would probably be sometime around 3, if not before. But for this reason, I just want folks to anticipate being ready for graduation and ready to leave their house even as early as 2 o'clock as you're planning that day for yourself. Update, we have consulted with the Red Sox organization and have reviewed the DESE regulations and are comfortable increasing the number of tickets per graduate to 8 tickets. And so we have come a long way from 2 tickets. And so we hope that this will be an exciting development for you and your loved ones. You will receive the 8 paper tickets on senior sign out day. And we encourage you that if you do have a larger party, that you at least try to work with each other to potentially work out tickets, which is something that graduates always do. And we can explore from there, but we really want to keep the park at a safe level. And DESE really recommends 6. We're pushing it up to 8. So we want to try to make that work. A really, really important piece here, especially as Massachusetts guidelines are changing, masks are required for everyone in the park. That includes graduates, guests, faculty, me, everybody, no exceptions. Now, I say this every year, we all have that loved one in our life. You know that loved one who sometimes you have to give the speech to in advance because you know them, okay? If they are gonna give the student ushers or folks at the door a hard time about masks, either tell them about themselves in advance or tell them to stay home. We've waited too long for this event. No drama, okay? Check your loved ones. No judgment. I have more than one in my family, okay? So please let them know masks are required. It is BPS regulation, Boston Public Health Commission. It is what it is. And because of that, it's allowing the graduates to sit together. It's allowing a lot of things to happen that if we didn't have on masks, we would still be at those 2 tickets. So please, everyone, embrace that. Okay, zipped gowns and graduation caps should be worn for the procession and diploma retrieval. Why zipped gowns and caps? We will have our yearbook photographer there. We'll have folks there. The beauty and the consistency of that in photos does make a really big difference. So while I'm sure you are all going to have on beautiful things underneath your gowns and are welcome to take social pictures before and after in different states of unzip, or you want to show your great hairdo so you don't want the cap on, etc., For the formal acts of procession and diploma retrieval, we would like zipped gowns and caps worn. You may decorate your caps with any appropriate design that you would like. Of course, that is not required. And I need not say to the class of 2021 that the decorum of all is expected. We are guests in Red Sox territory. It is a huge, huge opportunity. And we want them to say, of course, that we were the best out of the 15 high schools that are holding graduation there. More Fenway details. And don't feel like you need to take notes on this. This deck will be included in the Friday updates today so please tell your families to wait a few hours and do not send me emails saying, I heard in the other room that you gave the kids all the details. It's coming and we will CC them, we promise, okay? The doors to the park, we believe will open at 3 p.m., 1 hour before the event. We will confirm that. No balloons and no bags permitted in the stadium. Basically, like you pretty much have something the size of a small fanny pack allowed, okay? A 5 by 9 inch bag is the maximum size bag for you to bring into the park. This is something important for you to tell your family as well in advance, because I know every bag I have that I wear on my shoulder is bigger than this. So you have to tell them this in advance. We may want to put that on the ticket too, Ms. Kwan, actually. No bullhorns, no sound devices, no cymbals. We have a 90-minute window to have speeches, call names, diplomas, all of that. We're going to be calling names quickly. If someone in your family thinks it's cool to blow a bullhorn after your name, then the next person's name doesn't get heard. So we have to do this right. So no sound devices. You are allowed to bring 1 sealed bottle of water per person into the park. Because you now have so many tickets, Fenway Park will no longer be doing a live stream. We will look into videotaping the event unprofessionally. And if so, we will put it on YouTube for you, but we're still looking into that. No promises as yet. Of course, your family is welcome to do that from their phone, but we want them to fully enjoy the moment as well. We do not have any advice around parking as of right now, except get to the Fenway area early and don't even think about parking at BLS. All of the spots will be taken by our own staff, and there is no free parking that we know of as of now, unless you get lucky with street parking. If you need handicap seating for 1 or more of your guests, of course we can accommodate. Please notify Ms. Kwan if anyone requires wheelchair seating or any other special seating for the event. Almost there, folks. The next day, there's a virtual sports banquet for student athletes. Please take a moment. Again, the QR code is right here. If you haven't already registered, all sports, all seasons, please do so. It will also be a YouTube live event, no capacity limits. We invite your families to log on. You'll hear from the coaches, etc. That is Wednesday, June 16th, the day after graduation at 6:30 p.m. Please connect with Mr. Owens if you have any questions. jowens2 is his email. And now we have arrived we're in the home stretch of our information share. And as we open this meeting with words from your classmates, we would like to close the meeting with words as well. And so your class officers have fearlessly led through a time where all of their ideas about events and the things that they had in mind for seniors had to be pivoted and recalibrated. And they did so with grace and with a listening ear. And with that, I would like to turn things over to the officers to similarly offer a few brief thoughts to all of you, beginning with Shannon.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's me. So I just want to say thank you all so much for, reaching this point, coming along this journey with me. I think that a lot of my sentiments were expressed by a lot of our Franklin medalists, but for me personally, I think that a part of what made, personally my BLS experience so great was all of you. And so, no matter where we go next year, no matter what, things you all do, it's really the meaningful connection that derives long-term value for me at least. And it was really a great pleasure to, kind of get to know all of you over these past years. And despite the very special circumstances of last year, still be able to, have you all along for the ride. So thanks so much for being with me throughout these years, for being real ones, and yeah, I'll sign off here for now.
Thank you, Shannon. You are also, in fact, a real one. And turning it over to our secretary, Mandy Sun.
Hi, everyone. Congratulations to the whole entire class of 2021. I also want to express what some of the other Franklin medalists expressed as well, which is like, thank you so much to the admin and the advisors and all my teachers. I honestly came into BLS pretty lost, and I was pretty lost until like my junior year of like high school. I had absolutely zero idea like what I wanted to do with my life or what I was actually passionate about. And I think that when I finally let go of that pressure of like what is considered successful or what is considered like cool or awesome, I finally understood like what I actually really like doing. I clung on to what I saw as like, or what gave me like a tiny spark of happiness. And I clung on to those, and then I've just like blossomed through that. So I want to thank you to all the admin and faculty for supporting me through that and being that, ladder to that. And I just want to express that even though COVID has really distanced us from one another and made us feel like, we don't really know each other anymore, or like we've barely seen each other, or sometimes like you don't know like half your class, I feel like your experience within BLS is so unique and so profound that even if you haven't met one of your classmates yet, you're going to meet them again in like 5 years during your reunion, and you're going to realize, oh my God, I have so much in common with you. And you're just going to miss like your time at BLS. Like right now, some of you might not feel so, but in 5 years you will. And I just also want to express that you all really inspire me. I like every single time I go to a play, or one of the concert nights, I'm just so inspired, slightly intimidated, but also really inspired. And like, you make me want to be a better self every single day. And you make me really want to grow as a person. So thank you so much. And thank you to class.
Thank you so much for that, Mandy. And you really, even though you're in the moment now, you predicted the future so well in terms of what happens for BLS alumni going forward. And so many of us have ended up back here, but even if we don't, the concentric circles of your intersection will continue through the rest of your life. And oftentimes the people you become closest to are the people you were not necessarily close to at this stage. But again, you may meet again in another part of your life. So it's exciting to think about the things that may happen. And with the help of the BLSA, you have built in opportunities to connect every 5 years that other schools, folks have to try to pull it together on their own. We have a built-in organization to help us stay connected, which is another huge luxury that we have. So thank you for that, Mandy. And turning it over to our VP, Mia Thompson-Marullo.
Hi, everyone. I just wanted to say, on a similar note, congratulations, happy last day to everybody. It's so crazy to me because BLS has been a part of my life for so long. My parents met at BLS, so I kind of knew, I don't know, this is just a whole thing. And I've had the same teachers as my dad. So it's kind of sad that it's my last day, but I wouldn't have changed it for anything. Getting to know people in so many different communities here, whether it be in different clubs, the theater program, the athletics club program that I was with for a tiny small amount of time. It was all just so amazing. And all of you guys are so just amazing and intelligent. And being a part of this class has really pushed me to want to be the best person that I can be. And I know that sometimes the competitive nature here is seen as a bad thing, but I really feel like it's motivated me to do the best that I can. I don't know if I would have gotten as far as I did if I weren't with the same class that I have now. And I don't think I could thank you guys enough for that. It's just been a really amazing experience, and I'm so grateful.
Thank you so much for that, Mia. And I can't believe I never knew that piece of your history. That is beautiful. And it is so true how much the inspiration of the people around us push us along on our journey. And the adults in the building feel that way about all of you too. And being responsible for your journey, it makes us better. So thank you for saying that so well. And last but not least, Mr. President, Gian Martinez.
Salvete omnes. You know, I had to start it like that. Hope you guys are all doing well. Congrats to making it to the final stretch. No matter how you did it, you got here, and that's really what matters. It was tough for a lot of us, but you know, we got here, and we should really all pat ourselves on the back for that. And you know, me personally, I really do want to thank every single, you know, person at BLS, really, in this class, outside of our class, the faculty, everyone. You know, they've all propelled me especially, but everyone here, to do the best that they can and to be the most successful person they can be. And I can say with certainty that I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be on the Zoom right now if it weren't for all of the faculty at BLS. I'd probably be at English High, but don't tell Mr. Butler that. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you, and I appreciate how much you've all added to my character and helped me grow as a person, especially over the last year and a half, the last very dreadful year and a half it has been for all of us. And now I'm on a minutes restriction here for speaking, but it's okay. You guys will hear enough of me at graduation. So I just want to say my last little piece of advice I would leave you guys here with is a reiteration of what everyone before me said. Kind of not fair that I'm going last, have to make this stuff up, but just believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, believe in yourself, believe in yourself. I am, again, another great example of just believing in yourself until you can see it through to the very end. And there's no other person that will support you better than yourself when you do so. And one thing that we all learned in the last year is that it's okay to not be okay. You know, definitely make sure that moving forward, we've all learned things, we've all picked up things over the last year and a half that can help better ourselves, but make sure to prioritize yourself and your mental health and just honestly your own success going forward, because like I said, you're going to be the one person that supports you the most. So with that, I'll stop speaking. You guys will hear more of me later on, but again, thank you guys so much for just listening to me, putting up with me, especially if you guys had me in class. I'm so sorry, but not really, because I know I made it entertaining. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Gian, and for that important reminder about self-care, which sounds like such a cliched statement after the year that we've been through, but when you really mean it and own it, it's so important to our collective well-being. So if we continue to take care of each other and prioritize our own physical and mental health, you will do amazing things, as you guys have already started doing those fantastic things. So just with one more quick slide, we are going to transition to the next activity. So, all right, we will see you in person on June 3rd at 1 o'clock sharp, but not before 12:45. And one piece, we have not had 400 students in one grade level needing to get 18 things done at 12 different stations in a very long time. We can't give you all of the instructions now that we will need you to follow on that day. So while I know that the excited energy is going to be at fever pitch, we're going to need you to listen to this Quan running around like a crazy person on a bullhorn. We're going to need you to follow the maps. We're going to need you to adhere to the checklists. We're going to need you to go with the group that we tell you to go with, even if your bestie is in another group, because there'll be social time at the end. So we just need everybody safe and organized and bearing with us. You're not going to be able to run around the building and see every teacher. They will come out and see you on the green when they're done with their school day. So really excited for that. Also want to, yes, pack your patience, Miss E said, is a perfect way to describe it. Clear your afternoon so that you can just enjoy things and not be in a hurry, and you will have a great senior sign out. But right now, it's time for me to go kick some class officer patootie, because we are going to play student faculty feud as our 4 officers, along with student council president Ludo, will be facing off against team administration after this event. Ms. E, how can they find the link to student faculty feud?
So the audience members, I just sent you an email through Naviance, but do not come on until 10:45 because we need to do a little prep. But the players, they should have their information to sign on.
Wonderful. So we will be signing on the contestants now. We will be starting Student Faculty Feud promptly at 10:45. We want to wish those of you who have AP exams luck today. We are conscious of that. Our Faculty Feud game will be finished before 11:30 so that folks can proceed with the rest of their afternoon. So, so that's where we are. Okay, so see you in 15 minutes. And thank you all. Thank you, officers. Thank you, Frankliners, school counselors, Chabelle, teachers watching, admin team, family who's eavesdropping from the other room. Everybody, we appreciate you. The slides will be in the Friday updates, so make sure you read those for a change, please. And we will see all of you next Thursday. Continue to show up and do right on those APs. And take care. Be well.